Well, hi friends, fam. As promised, I'm still doing part 2 today. I'm on a roll. So today we're going to look at Queen Esther, and we're also going to look at the queen in Rumpelstiltskin, who we'll call Queen MD, okay? The miller's daughter, okay? So the queen in Rumpelstiltskin and Queen Esther in the Bible represent two very different approaches to handling high-stakes threats. One acts out of individual desperate panic to save her child, and the other one acts with strategic, faith-driven courage to save her entire people. So, here's a breakdown of how their reactions contrast, okay? So, the first area we're going to look at is the scope of the threat and the response, okay? So, Rumpelstiltskin Queen, I said we'll call her Queen MD. So, Queen MD, panic and self-preservation. The threat is personal and familial. Her firstborn child, okay? Her reaction is one of initially desperate compliance and later panic-driven bargaining. She's reactive rather than proactive, dealing with the crisis only when it arrives, okay? Now we look at Queen Esther, who is strategic and community focused, using the wisdom of God. Although in that book, everybody knows that God is not even mentioned once. The strength of the character of Esther is enough to show you how God is, okay? So the threat is genocide against her entire people, the Jews. Esther's response is strategic, courageous, and proactive. She organizes a community-wide fast and approaches the king, accepting the personal risk with the phrase, "If I perish, I perish." Okay, the nature of the struggle. Queen MD is a victim of a bad promise she made out of fear, and she must use trickery and rely on her status to learn the name, okay, of this creature who's harassing her, and therefore escape the consequence. Queen Esther faces a political life and death situation requiring her to use her position of influence. Her victory comes through bold, direct confrontation of the villain, Haman, in front of the king. Okay? So, source of power and action thereof. So, Rumpelstiltskin Queen, oh dear God, I've called her Rumpelstiltskin Queen instead of Queen MD. So she's Queen MD, Miller's daughter, okay? She relies on the help of her messenger to spy on Rumpelstiltskin and discover his name. Queen Esther relies on faith, prayer, and her own strategic composed planning. And she also, of course, had help from her uncle Mordecai. She found favor with the king by preparing banquets to create the perfect moment to reveal the truth, outcome, and character. Queen MD. Now, while she successfully saves her child, her story focuses on the danger of making foolish, desperate, and hasty promises, okay? Queen Esther, she is celebrated as a heroine, and in fact, we've just ended the ceremony which is celebrated to this day by the Hebrew nation of Israel, which is called Purim, and it is a celebration which is showing her as a heroine who demonstrates that true courage is taking actions despite fear, leading to the deliverance of her people. So I will put some more about Purim in the descriptions from a friend of mine who knows a lot more about this than I do. And then in summary, the queen in Rumpelstiltskin behaves as a desperate mother fighting a personal battle, while Queen Esther behaves as a courageous leader fighting a battle of justice, sacrificing her safety for the greater good. Okay? So that, in a nutshell, is the two queens. And which one would you rather be? Anyway, see you next time. I still continue with the dream because it also had some other themes revealed, which I shall be doing for the rest of this week. I need to do some research. So I will do that research, and then I'll probably be posting on Thursday, hopefully. The last week was didn't go as I planned, but we are back. So also, I wanted to say that I actually was not going to do Queen Esther and Queen MD this time around, but God changed my plans with that dream. So that became the one which I had to do. So I will do that princess and other princesses and other queens in the future. We are still continuing with fairy tales reimagined, and we're trying to extract from them Christian principles that we can use in everyday life. So I hope you'll be joining me then. Okay, then, for now, it's goodbye. God bless you. I will also attach, as I said earlier, I believe, the verses which are relevant, okay, for this study. And also, I think I'll add I don't know if I said that before, but I should add a short story, thought by thought, of Esther in the description. God bless. See you soon. All glory to God.